Hey, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy Creative Card Challenge Wednesday, everyone. I'm so happy that you're with me here today. And today's card challenge is going to be a color challenge. In today's video, I'm going to be making a fall get well card using the colors Soft Succulent, Crushed Curry, and Cajun Craze. But before we get started, let me introduce myself. My name is Kristina Reese. This is Creating with Kristina. I come live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on my Facebook page. And I just love sharing art design tips in my card tutorials. So that is what I do. And like I said, I am so happy you are with me this morning. Good morning, Kim and Barbara and Debbie and Colleen. All right. Let me flip the camera. Here we go. Whoops, I forgot. Oh, heavens, heavens, heavens. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. So here are the colors we're going to be using. And remember, my card challenges are always the post that is pinned to the top of my Facebook page. Now, my Facebook page is Creating with Kristina. My Facebook group, the VIP group, the private group, that's Kristina's Creative Stampers. There's two different Facebooks. So the Creating with Kristina, what you're watching right now, or if you're on YouTube, it is the public page. Okay, the Kristina's Creative Stampers, that is a private group. So just for those of you who aren't real familiar with Facebook and all that kind of stuff, I just want to make that clear. All right, so these are the colors we're using today. But before we get into all that, let's find out who won last week. All right, now I have a it's called the comment picker. If any of you need to draw names from comments on your Facebook page, it is the best app. All I do is tell it to pick the names that have entered the cards, and it shuffles the names and it picks it. And you will never guess who picked it this morning. Are you ready? Colleen Moore, you won last week's card challenge. So I'm going to be sending you a little prize in the mail. And so congratulations, Colleen. Now, this card, we're going to need some stuff. So like I said, it's going to be a fall card. I'm going to use the Gorgeous Leaves stamp set, but I'm also going to use Positive Thoughts because this is a get well card. And so I'm using hugs, prayers, love on the front, and then on the inside, sending positive thoughts and feel good wishes. Now this, of course, would make a beautiful card too, but I always love to bring out my new stamps, and this stamp set does not have any sentiments, but oh, look at these beautiful leaves and background stamps. And of course it has the coordinating dies. Just love it. So we're going to use that today. Let's see, what else are we needing? We need some paper. Oh my goodness. All right. So I am pulling out a celebration item. Now, you guys loving this celebration? For those of you who don't know what celebration is, it is our sale, Stampin' Up. And when you spend $50, you get to choose a free item. Also, and a lot of you have taken advantage of this, I am sending those of you who spend $50 or more a retired stamp, okay? You won't know what it is, and it either may be used or not used. I have tons of stamps. I've been doing this for 4 years, so I'm just picking them randomly out of my retired box, and I'm sending them off to all of you who put in an order so that hopefully I can win the incentive trip. I am just like this close to winning it. So I'm so excited. All right. So this is what I'm using. This is called the Peaceful Prince. And it is one of the free items you can choose. You get an entire pack of this beautiful paper. It's front and back 12 by 12. And so one side has the deer and snowflakes. The other side has this really cute buffalo check. Then one side has trees, dots, birch bark or aspen, I'm not sure, and then the stripes, then little deer, and the plaid, snowflakes and plaid, snowflakes and kind of like tree, like pine boughs. Anyways, the colors are real red, Sahara sand, garden green, cherry cobbler, and basic black. So this is the paper we're using today. And like I said, that is free with a $50 purchase. Okay, what else do we need? Like I said, we're using the ink colors, Soft Succulent, Crushed Curry, and Cajun Craze. And if you don't have these exact colors, I mean, if you have them, use them. But if you like have a dark yellow, we don't want the bright springy yellow. We want a dark yellow. And this is a dark orange. We don't want anything bright and springy. We want dark, what we call jewel tones or regal colors. So that's what we're doing because we're making fall cards. Let's see, wherever. Oh, Kim's asking, where's the trip to? It is a cruise to the Eastern Caribbean cruise with, the one with the crown, Royal Caribbean. So I'm excited about that. All right. And congratulations, Colleen. Yes, I see all these comments coming in. I love it. Good morning, Susan from Mississippi. My husband is from Tupelo, Mississippi. Well, his mother is, but anyways, back to what we're doing. Okay, we need pieces. All right, so here we go. We're going to have a Sahara Sand card base. We're going to use the Sahara Sand plaid. All right, then we're going to use the soft succulent. Then we're going to use the beech bark or aspen bark. Like I said, I'm not sure which is which. Paper. This Bedazzle, this is also free with a $50 purchase. Isn't that awesome? So that is another one of those celebration. And this is to stamp our image and cut it out. Okay. Whew. Let's see. We need to get this card put together. Right. So real quick, let's put on our layer. And this is a traditional, hey, good morning, Francine. Traditional sized card. 8.5 by 5.5, scored and folded in half at 4 1/4. And then this layer is your basic 4 by 5 1/4. And so we're just going to put some tape on here. And there we go. That was easy enough, huh? Then we're going to take this piece and we're going to stamp on it. All right, so let me get my leaves out. My first leaf is this big maple leaf, and I'm going to do this in Cajun Craze. Now, I also want to tell you that I am putting my sentiment up here in the corner. You can kind of see my example there. Let me move that out of the way. Where is my sentiment? Here's my sentiment. So I'm going to go ahead and put my sentiment on here first so that I know that I have enough room for the leaves. And there we go, hugs, prayers, and love. Now, we only get one shot at this because I'm not using the Stamparatus, but make sure I get enough ink on there. And we're gonna put this, we're gonna have some ribbon coming across here, and we're gonna have the ribbon going right across the leaf stems. Perfect. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? I love it. All right, and then we're going to use the soft succulent on this aspen leaf. Even though aspen leaves are yellow, I'm having fun with my creativeness here. And let's get that. Get a little moisture on it from my breath. And like I said, we are going to be putting a ribbon across there. We're going to tie all these leaves together. Oh, it's gorgeous. Now this one I'm going to be cutting out. So that's why I have this little scrap piece of paper. And we're doing this one in the crushed curry. Okay, and now this one I did get a little bit, I pressed down too hard, but that's okay because I'm cutting it out. Also, I just got yellow all over my fingers. Be sure you have a wet wipe with you while you are stamping so that if you get ink on your fingers, you can wipe it off quickly. All right, we got those. Now let me quickly get out my cut and emboss machine here. Woo! There we go. And I love this little guy. I need make a little room here though. Everybody out of the way. This is just a mini cut and emboss machine, and it is so perfect for when all I have to do is this one little leaf. I don't need to go get up my big machine or walk over to my big machine actually. And I've just got it on there. I'm going to use some washi tape to hold that in place. I do not want it to move because it is cutting out an image and I don't want the lines to get moved. And then I just push it into the machine and crank. And ta-da, we are done. Okay. Now, let me look at my instructions and make sure I'm not getting ahead of myself. So this one is going to go right there. It says to stamp the leaves Cajun in the Cajun and in the soft succulent in the bottom left corner. Stamp, oh, splatter. Woo, see, I almost forgot something. Yes, I have this leaf set comes with this really cool background stamp, the splatter, and I'm doing this in the Sahara sand. Did I put that away? I sure did. There we go. So I'm going to put some splatter on here to give it a little more interest, a little more texture. And I'm just going to put this back here, just like that. Yeah, you can hardly see it, but it's just enough to give you a little something. There we go. Awesome. Now we're going to put this on. And I'm not popping it up on dimensionals. I'm going to be putting, like I said, the ribbon with the knot, and I don't want too much dimension so it can go through the mail. What? I get so excited and then I lose things. Okay, come here, Mr. Yellow Leaf. I know you're around here. There it is. It was upside down. That's why I couldn't see it. Okay. And like I said, that ribbon's going to go right there. So that's going to go right there. All right, awesome. Okay, next step is to oh, I need to cut the Bedazzle paper. All right, so I have this little detailed aspen leaf, and I'm going to cut out my Bedazzle with this. So let me get out that emboss machine again. How we doing? Anna says, I'm so late. Oh, Anna, you're not late. We're using 3 colors, Anna, on this color challenge today. We are using soft succulent and, oh, come on, crushed curry, Cajun craze. Now notice I didn't put washi tape on this piece because I didn't, if it moved a little bit, it would have been okay because it's not cutting any outlines out. And put these over there and just pop the detail parts out. I love this. So this is different than glimmer paper or glitter paper. This is called Bedazzle. I'm going to pull it up close so you can see a little better. There we go. Let's see, pull it over here. Can you see the little dots? So those are like little metal dots, and so it makes it look like diamonds when it glitters, when it glimmers. Isn't that cool? All right, so got that. Put all this over here. Bring my card back out. Whew. And now we're going to put this one right there, and we just need a glue dot for that. Chris says she loves to splatter on cards. I do too, but I especially like it when it's a stamp. But I like getting my pen out and doing it too. It's fun, my marker. Oh, come here, glue dot. There we go. And if you're wondering how these glue dots, when you purchase glue dots from Stampin' Up, they come in a roll in a box like this. But if you have Paper Pumpkin subscription, you get these sheets of glue dots, and I have so many left over because, yeah, they give you a lot. And so I try to use them up. There we go. And we're just going to put that there. All right, so now we have our leaves all done. Now we need our ribbon. So let me get my ribbon. And this is, look how sparkly this is. Isn't that fun? I love this. And we're just doing a knot, so no bows this time. Just a little knot. Oops. But I still like having someone hold it while I do the knot part. So, and since I don't have anybody here, I use my clamping tweezers. If you all are ever looking for a pair of clamping tweezers, this is a, what do they call it? A shameless plug. I have an Amazon affiliate link, and the little tiny commission I get off of that, I pay for my blog and my newsletter. I'm looking for scissors. There we go. My blog and my newsletter, I have to subscribe to companies to have those. go, and so that helps pay for that. Anyways, but if you just go to must-have tools, you will see my clamping tweezers in there. All right. Like it? Here we go. Cool, huh? So cute, but it's not quite done. Now we're gonna put it on the soft succulent mat. And where's my tape? There it is. So I'm gonna put a little tape here and here. Whoops, kind of got it on the green there. You have to be careful. There we go. Oh, I'm shaking this morning. All right, come on. So pretty. All right, you ready for the final finale? Here we go. Dimensionals. We have to have some dimensionals. So here we go. And oh, actually, we're not quite done. I totally forgot. Ha! You gotta have more bling than just a leaf. All right. So these are the matte decorative dots, and I want you to look at these. These are so cool. I didn't notice and when I saw them in the catalog, but they're variegated, what's the word? Gradient. So they go real dark to real light. So this whole row of large, medium, small is all dark cherry cobbler, and then this row down here was real light. I've used a lot of them. So the yellow, the green, and the kind of a turquoise blue, same thing. Really awesome. Get a bunch of colors and lots of dots. I love it. All right, so let's get one of these large dark ones, and I'm gonna put that here. And then let's get a medium yellow. Oh, come here. Let me put that one there. And then let's get a tiny red. Put that one there. And let's get one more. Let's get a light green. Put that down there. Okay, now we have our dots. I hope you all enjoyed this card tutorial today. It was very simple. Remember, your challenge is to use Cajun Craze, crushed curry, and soft succulent. And it doesn't have to be a fall card. I mean, the colors lend themselves to a fall card, but it can be any card, birthday card, Christmas card, I don't know, whatever. But you have to use those three colors. You can use other colors, like I use the Sahara sand, that's fine. You can use other colors, but you have to have those three in there. Now, if you don't have exactly Cajun Craze, you need a dark orangey brown, okay? A dark yellow, not a light bright yellow, and not a bright green, a kind of a subtle darker green. I mean, that's not real dark green, that's more of a sage. Okay, you got the idea? And once again, congratulations, Colleen, on winning last week's challenge. Friday, I've got a frightfully fun fold for you Friday. Can't wait to share that one with you. It's really cute. Is there anything else? Yeah, celebration. Don't forget, spend $50, get to choose a free gift out of the celebration. But also, I'm sending you a free retired stamp. So I love you guys so much. I love doing this with y'all, and thank you so much. All right, can't wait to see your cards you created. Bye-bye.